Hey there, good afternoon. It's Sarah, your socially awkward seller. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am a full-time reseller that sells on eBay, Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark, Etsy, occasionally, and Facebook Marketplace. I am just finishing up doing the inventory. Yes, I finally did it after a week of promising. I did it. This morning I went to Holly's and we had coffee, and I put the legs on her couch, because not my legs on her couch, but the couch legs on the couch, because she bought new furniture and the legs weren't on it. So I had to go over and take my drill and put the legs on the couch, which I've never had to put legs on the couch before. Enough of that. Enough. Let's look at what's sold. I've sold a few more things, and day's not over yet. I'm getting ready to list a couple, and I am going to end about 100 and sell similar on those, hoping that will refresh them a little bit. And but until then, let's talk about, this is just a cable and gauge sweater, nothing fancy. Let me see, I gotta take a peek and see where it sold and how much. It sold for $8, so you know, nothing to write home about, but plus shipping. And I sold that pair of dressage pants for $13.99. I'd sent out an offer to Lakers, $13.99. I've had these for a long time and I paid $4 for them. Sold a cut from the cloth shirt for $12.99. I sent out an offer on that too. I'm trying to get rid of these clothes because I'm just not interested in clothes anymore. I sold another one of those garden spikes from Party Light. Let's just have a little conversation about this. I had 3 of them. 2 of them did not have, I think, 2 of them did not have garden stakes, and 1 of them did. And I think I transposed the listing so that I listed 2 with garden stakes and 1 without. I do shit like that constantly. I'm just not one of those really detail-oriented, careful people. It's just not in my makeup. I don't even wear makeup. But, so the lady emails me and I'm like, okay, so I do have the one with the garden stakes, so I'll just pull the stake out of there and mail it to her. And she says, do you have any more? And I'm like, I have 1 more, but it's not going to have the garden stake in it because I'm going to send that to you. And I'm going to lower the price to $10 on this one. And I didn't hear back from her. And then she bought this one, another one. She bought another one for full price. So I'm sure she's expecting the garden stake. So I'm going to email her and say, hey, this one's not going to have a garden stake. Can I possibly just refund you part of the money, and I'll send it to you, and if not, I'll ask her to cancel. I'm like, people, come on. I wasn't home. And the sun was in my eyes and I was tired, so I didn't change the listing. Okay, so I will rectify that. It's just like, really. So I had this girl over the weekend buy these overalls from me, those Disney coveralls, short-all things. And she immediately emailed me after buying them to say, oh, I put it's got the wrong address, and here's my updated address. And I'm like, that's fine, I'll change it. And I didn't change it because I'm not that detailed-oriented person. If you were paying attention just about a minute ago, I said that. So I shipped them to the wrong place. She emailed me, and during the tracking process, and I said, they may get sent back to me or they may get forwarded to you. And she's like, they stopped forwarding my mail about 6 months ago. I'm like, really, bitch? You couldn't upload? Sorry. But you couldn't change your address in over 6 months? For real? So anyway, now she's opened a case of item not received, which ticked me off. So I've responded to it at this moment of the tracking is uploaded and it shows delivered, because it does. But I will have to resolve this at some point. And I'll probably have to eat it because eBay will make me eat it because I said I would change the address, which is a bunch of bullshit. Sorry. I've cursed a lot lately in my videos and I apologize, but I'm just really frustrated with stuff. I digress. Let's move on. I sold this. It is an old, pretty old fire extinguisher pamphlet. And I do love this paper stuff. I wish I could find a lot more of it. This little piece of paper that I got in a binder of fire related stuff. So it had like newsletters and I have fire engine ads and just all this different kind of stuff. I paid $15 for the binder and I've sold several things out of it. And this one sold for $23.74. Wasn't fast moving. I probably listed that like 6 to 9 months ago, but it doesn't take up any space and it's really easy to ship. So I sold that. And then I think the last thing that I've sold so far is this The Great Feelings Chase game. I paid $1.99 for this, and it's been sitting for a while, which I knew it would do. Excuse me, but I got a best offer of $19.99 plus shipping on this, so I took it. And so I'm going to try and get these things shipped up tonight. I can't promise that because I'm the great procrastinator. I was going to put off saying that, but I felt like I had to say it at that moment. But because tomorrow I'm going to a friend's house and we're going to sit together and write for a few hours. She's an English major. She's written a graphic novel, a short graphic novel. She has written a book. So we're just going to hang and write, which is pretty exciting because she's one of my favorite people. And I could count on one hand my favorite people. Maybe if I had an extra finger. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get this stuff wrapped up today, get a few things listed and relist those 100. And then I got other things, okay? I got laundry, I got dinner, I got TV to watch. Important stuff. Stick around. I'll come back and tell you how I progressed or regressed as as it might have worked out that way. Bye. Okay, so I stopped by Goodwill earlier today because that plasma ball thing wouldn't work. And typically they have it's been a couple of things. 24-hour day return on electronics, 1 week return on electronics. So when I went there, I find out they have 0 returns now. 0. And I'm like, okay. But the manager was like, well, go pick something and we'll exchange it. And we'll do it just this once. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Because I'm like, I don't need you to do me favors. Just put a frickin' sign up saying what your return policy is. How about that? How about that? She's like, well, it says no returns on the receipt. Well, it's always said that. It's always said that. So anyway, I digress. I told them to take their little thing and shove it. I did not. I just said, I don't want anything I'm not entitled to. I'll just take this as a lesson that I need to test things before I leave the store. So, but I did pick up 2 things. I picked up 4 things, but 2 of them were these, which are really the true sign of a hoarder. They're these Easter eggs that are shaped like little cows and giraffes and cats and what have you, koalas. And I just thought they were really, really cute. Grandkids. We won't wait for Easter. We will just, we'll just put little treats in these for pocket candy. When Nana shows up, she's got to have pocket candy. So I thought these were cute. These were 99 cents each. I picked up this pair of Skechers boots that I've got listed for about, well, I don't have them listed. I've drafted them. I paid $6.99 for these. I've got these at $32.99, and I'm hoping to get about 28 out of them. And I picked up this Black & Decker also for about clean up on aisle 9. This Black & Decker food processor that I stand to make about $60 to $80 on by parting it out. And I've already drafted all the parts on this. I think this was $5.99 or $6.99. Must be $5.99. And so I've drafted, I think, about 25 items. And I've listed one thing on Facebook Marketplace. And I really don't think I have anything over there to list. There's a Keurig that I want to test and list on Facebook Marketplace. And if I get too lazy to test it, which it was mine, it's just been sitting for a long time, I may just part it out and, you know, not worry about it. But I'd like to test that because I could probably just sell it on Facebook Marketplace and get over it. And there is an espresso machine over there I need to part out. Those are the only two things that I have. Everything else is drafted. Tomorrow, again, I won't be working on eBay, most likely. I might still make a video. So I'll need to get some pictures done either later tonight or tomorrow night. I'm not sure, because I feel done for the day. Have you ever just felt done for the day? I kind of feel like that. So we'll just see. But yeah, that's about all I've done today is a few chores. I do have some more chores upstairs to do, and I will get those done. But it's time for a little snack, and it's time for a break, and maybe a little TV, and kind of chill out, and then get some work done. By the way, like, I wanted to ask as the question of the day, what do you listen to or put in the background when you're working? A lot of times I am on a video chat with a fellow reseller. So we talk about items, or we talk about situations, you know, a return or whatever, or what's happening, what methods are we trying in the business and all that. So that's what I have a lot of times. But when she's not available, I usually will put a documentary or something on YouTube that I don't need to see. I can just listen to. And I've been listening to today Britain's Biggest Hoarders, which I will go and take a peek every once in a while just so I can see how big the hoard is and all of that. And I try not to watch it too closely because I cry. I cry. And I cry for two reasons. One, because, you know, it's very touching to see people go through all of these emotions and having to deal with loss, because a lot of times the hoarding is a result of a traumatic loss. There's that emotional menopausal side, and then there's crying because of all the good stuff they're getting rid of, because even though some of it is garbage, I see, you know, I'm like, ooh, I could resell that. I could resell that. So there's that sense of loss for me. So anyway, that's typically what I do when I'm working, just so that it doesn't sound, you know, the sound of silence in here. So tell me in the comments below, what is it that you listen to or do while you're working to kind of keep your mind occupied? All right, that's it for me today. I am going to get off here. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button. Feel free to comment. Smash the subscribe button so that you can get content whenever I post it. And we will see you again tomorrow. Remember that the dream works when you do, so keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye!